Hi everybody, so today is Wednesday and it's the 13th of April and I'm going to do a live stream, or I'm going to try to do a live stream. So I'm on my computer, but our electricity has gone on and off several times since last night, and it went several hours, but as soon as I tried to start a live stream it went off and back on. So hopefully it won't do it again, but it is raining and storming, so if it does go out, that's why. And I just realized I didn't connect my microphone. Let me do that right now, and hopefully it doesn't affect the sound. Okay, let's see if anybody gets a notification, and I can make sure everything is okay with the sound. It looks like it is, so let me just get on my dashboard here and see if I can find my live. Yay, there it is. Hey TJ, how are you? Let's see which one I prefer here. So as soon as I started the live, it the electricity went, or tried to start the live, the electricity went out and back on. Hopefully it'll stay on. But it's done it several times since last night and this morning, but it'd been like 3 hours and I thought I was safe. And I thought, of course, as soon as I decide to do a live stream, it goes off. My voice is still scratchy. So I'm gonna do some more sublimation. The only thing is my heat press is down here on the bottom shelf, so I don't know how that's gonna go with the live stream, because you guys won't be able to see everything unless I put the computer on the floor, which I don't want to do. But I've already printed out, hopefully that thing, yeah, make sure it came back on. I'm good. Did you have a good weekend? So I have a bunch of sublimated prints that I printed out the other day. I still have a few paw prints and footballs. Let's see. But today I really want to do dog tags, because I have a bunch of dog tag blanks. When I ordered last year, I ordered a bunch of those and a few of the other things. There's the Cypress Wildcats. Still have a few of those. Here's some designs that I made up the other night. I think this is all volleyball, yeah. So I did different colors. I did peace, love, and volleyball. Let's see, turn that around. And I did love, or whoops. I'm looking at the screen and then it's reversed, so it's confusing me. Hey Sylvia, how are you? So I did love, and there's a volleyball for the O. I don't know if you can see that. And let's see, these say set, spike, and serve. It's hard to read it because it's reversed. But I tried to do like the common colors, and then here's some in black. And you never know on the colors if they're going to turn out exactly right. Let's see. Here's some more sports balls. There's some volleyballs in different colors. I think those will be pretty. I need to see how many circle blanks I have. Here's one I messed up. I did the volleyball on the back. Some of these are double-sided, white on both sides, and the white is where you sublimate. But some of them are aluminum on the back side. Some of them, like I said, are white both sides, so it doesn't matter which side. But sometimes I get carried away and I'm doing so many, I don't pay attention, and so I get mistakes like this. But I can still do a volleyball on this side and have this as a plain volleyball, and I think it'll be okay. And if you glue it to a mum head, you won't be able to tell anyway, but I can also do a hole. I've got just a little hole punch for metal, so you can hang it like an ornament too off the mum. Or you could do it as a Christmas ornament. That's actually what these are. They're Christmas ornaments. So I've got the paw and the footballs. Now these are much more expensive because of the shapes, and so I've got to charge more for those, and I don't have as many, so I need to be careful about it. And here's the dog tags. And these are two inches long, 1 inch width. And they have some tags. They're not dog tags, but they're like tags that are like 2x4. And I think next time I order, I'm gonna get those too, because that'll be another option for on the mum. Let's see, put those up. Here's some more footballs. You see, I did these with the mascots on them. So the eagle, watching my finger. That bulldog is from Canva, so that's my design. But like the eagle, that I can't remember if that one's from Canva or if I got it from a school. But those two are certain schools too. Hey Sharon, Belle, how are you? I just read that and realized who it is. That's funny. Nope, I don't want that one. So I want to print off some more of these because I did some cheer and some other ones, and then I want to show you the process of how I do them. Some of them I have messed up. It's really easy to screw them up. One of the problems I have is I put too many on my heat press, and then some of the images, some of the paper, you know, is bigger than the blank, and so they'll overlap, and then I'll end up with some kind of weird corner or something. So I've had that issue, and then I've also, on the double-sided ones, I put them on the heat press with nothing on the bottom, just that pad that comes with the heat press, the black pad. And I've had some that I got black marks on it. So I need to I use parchment paper. I want to get some butcher paper, but I just haven't yet. But parchment paper works too. You don't want to use Teflon. I have a Teflon sheet, but that's supposed to not be good for sublimation. So I need to put parchment paper on the bottom and on the top when I do them from now on. I just got to remember that. And I've also learned that when you heat press them, that the paper needs to be on top, and it needs to go in the heat press like this. The paper like this. Because I have done them like this, and they don't turn out as well. They don't turn out as vivid. So I'm learning as I go. So I'm going to print another one, if I can find my cheer designs that I did. And so I can't show you what I'm doing here, but what I do, of course I have to pick the right printer, my sublimation printer, and then I have to go into print settings and do the highest quality available, and then I have to mirror the image. So you think of it just like when you do heat transfer vinyl, where you mirror the image, so you have to do that with sublimation too. And so I'm gonna well, I was going to take you guys with me, but I'm worried I'm going to drag something off with that microphone. So my printer, it always tells me I don't have the right paper pick, but it doesn't offer sublimation paper. So I always have to say, yes, it's okay, yes, print. So every time I print something, I have to do that. And it does take a while to print because it's printing at such a good quality. And then, so I'm doing cheer, and I did one more sheet for dog tags, so I want to print that as well. So, and I'll just do a few of each. And I need to watch the time because I need to get off here about 3:15, so I'm going to try to watch the time here. Okay. All right, so let's do some of these. I don't remember how many dog tags I ordered, but I ordered a ton. They offered, if you ordered a big supply of them, you got free shipping, and I can't remember what it was, but I have a whole bunch of boxes of these. Looks like there's 50 in each one, and I got several. And the dog tags are inexpensive. I have my sublimation printer and just my regular printer. That's it. And they're both Epson, the tank, I forgot what you call those, but the ones where you put the ink in the tank, because they last so much longer. I have an old printer. It's not old. I'm just calling it old because it's my older one, that took the cartridges, and I was going through them so fast, and they are so expensive. So just for like printing, you know, the sheets off Etsy, the packing slips and stuff, and order, you know, the order forms and stuff, I was just going through ink so fast. And we found, I think it's, let me see, what is it? That one's an ET 2720 and it was really reasonable, and the ink has lasted forever. And then I got the 4700, or is it 4700, I think. Yeah, the ET 4700 for the sublimation, and then you have to convert it to sublimation. And Angie Holden, I don't know if anybody's ever watched any of her videos, but she has a ton of sublimation videos, and she actually shows you step by step how to do it. So I watched her and did it step by step with her, and it was a really good video. I watched several of her videos for sublimation, and then she also does a bunch of Cricut stuff. Yes, the Eco Tank, thank you. Now I've used more, you know, I don't feel like I've done a lot of sublimation, and that ink has used up faster than this one. I don't know if it's just the way sublimation is or what. I opened these blinds because it's so dark with it storming, but there's a glare. Okay. So like I said, these are 1x2. I'm just going to start cutting the images out. Do a few of them. Oh, there it is. I got these funky gloves from Amazon. A lot of people use these kind of gloves when they do sublimation, because these all these aluminum things, they get so hot, and you'll burn yourself, and it takes a while for them to cool off, so you really need something good. And I got this at Dollar Tree, this parchment paper sheets. I don't know if it's any good or not. I haven't tried it yet. I was hoping they had some butcher paper, but they didn't. And I think my sheet is done. The first one is a cheer. And there's some graduation ones in there too. Those are supposed to be black. So if you've never seen anything sublimated, like the printed before you sublimate, it's not very vivid looking. It's really dull looking, the colors don't look right, and you're like, oh, this isn't gonna work. But once you heat press it, it's amazing what the difference is. So I did a lot of cheer, I did some oil derricks and some graduation, and there's a drill team, there's just cowboy boots. Just some different things. These sheets are about this big. It's 25 sheets, so that's not bad, and you can reuse the sheets quite a while. I know, I was hoping they did, but they didn't. I need to remember to look at Sam's for it, because I think they have like a big roll at Sam's. Oops, I ran out of paper. here's my paper that I use. Let's see. I don't know if it tells me. 110 sheets, so that's quite a bit. All the sublimation stuff is expensive too. So if you get into sublimation, it's the blanks, you know, you've got the special paper, you've got the special ink. It's just, you know, it is pricey. So I did make a listing, TJ, for some of the sublimation stuff that I've done. But I just listed it as an add-on for a homecoming mom. So either a pre-made mom or a custom mom, they can add some of these pre-made ones onto it. I'm not selling them outright because some of them are, like I said, the school mascots, and you know I can't sell that. It's copyright. But they can add it onto their mom. But most of them are my designs, and most of them, well, all of the ones that are my designs are from Canva. Oh, and the tape. Can't forget the tape. Now what I struggle with is getting them the right size, because even though the image will say like 1x2, most of the time it's way too small, and every once in a while I'll make it way too big. So I like to go over a little bit instead of going under, because I've had several that I made at the beginning where it was just like a little bitty image on there. So I'd rather go over a little bit than go under. And that is going to be just right. And I actually usually pre-cut all this tape, or several several little pieces, so I can just grab them as I'm going. I know, it's a constant thing, isn't it? Just keeping up with those listings. Sometimes, every once in a while, I'll get on there and just search homecoming moms to see what all shows. Like, I want to see where my listings are, how they look, what everybody else is offering. And I don't know if you've looked, but our moms are like on the front page. Like, not all of mine, but like a lot of mine are on the front page, and all of yours are on the front page too when you search homecoming moms. I was like, there's TJ's. So just want to try and get this just right. It's nothing like going through all this work and then realizing it looks bad because it's all crooked or something like that. And this one is royal blue and gold. So I tried to do different color combinations. And I did reuse this tape one time because it is still sticky. But what the problem was a lot of times when you heat press, the design will go on the tape as well, and then when I put it back on something else, it then heat pressed onto that. So I would end up with like some, like, see how the tape is right here? Well, if it had the image on it, then it would heat press that image on the back there. So then it's not perfect. That one has a lot of softball. I've got a couple of tennis, basketball, soccer, some paw prints. I just tried some different things. This is very time consuming. I can spend a whole afternoon and evening just doing the sublimation and then end up with just a handful of stuff. Oh, I know. I used to dread looking to see where I was showing up on the Etsy listings. I don't even search Wreath because I know it's going to be bad. Oh, good. can't wait to see that. That's gonna be really, really nice looking. I hope I did that. Let's see. I have to think about this. It's gonna hang down like this, so I want it to be peace, love, and volleyball. So I want the volleyball on the bottom. Make sure I did that one right. Yep. That's another thing I do. Sometimes I'm not paying attention and then I end up putting it on there a different way than I've anticipated. When I was talking about overlapping, like, it's like I'm laying them on there and they're, you know, kind of overlapping like this, which this one doesn't matter. There's nothing on there, but if I have a big one that the design goes over or past the blank, then that's gonna heat press onto whatever else is on there. That probably doesn't make any sense, but let's say I was heat pressing this on a circle, and see there's still some design there, and let's say I got this just on the corner, so then that corner would end up with that on there. I hope that makes sense. So again, I'm putting them in the heat press like this, paper up, because it will heat press better. I've had some that were like, they'll just be like kind of white on the edge, like a shadow or something on there, and that's because I put them in there like this instead of like this. So I'm going to space them out, and I've got parchment paper already lined up on the bottom. It gets so hot in here when I do this thing too. So I'm going to try to do a few from each one. Let's see, let's do this one. Hopefully that's not too big. I think it is. Just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do one just to see how it turns out. It's really a guessing game on these. Like I said, it's not, when I measure the design on Canva, it's never perfect or right. I've got a big heat press. We talked about just getting one of those Cricut ones, like a small one for some of these small projects. So it's dark down here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. It's an Endura press from Sign Warehouse is where he got it from. That was another present that I got a few years ago. So it's just one of those that comes down and presses. Since I don't use it a lot, I put it down there because it would take up this whole space if I put it over here, and that takes up so much of my tabletop, so I put it down there. But you know, so when I heat press, I have to get down on the floor to do it. See, I almost screwed up. I almost did that side. I get to talking and not paying attention. Yeah, it's really big. But you know, if you're doing t-shirts and stuff, you need one that big. Well, I guess you don't, but you know, it's easier to spread the t-shirt out and then just press it. And then I have trouble with the settings. Like, I cannot figure out the settings on this thing. I end up just screwing it all up. So I've got it. I just turn it on. Like, it doesn't even show Fahrenheit. So I don't even know what the temp actually is. And I can't find any paperwork on it. But I make it work. I'm sure I can probably find some instructions online. I just keep forgetting to do it. Alright, let's see. It's going to hang down. So I don't guess it really matters which way that goes. I have a hard time with these mirror images, like seeing in my head how it's going to turn out. And I used all that tape. I want to do some of these graduation ones too. I did a few with the year. I don't want to do a bunch with the year because I don't want to be stuck with some that I can't get rid of. But I wanted to do a few. So like I did 2 of those, and let's see. Oh, I did 2 homecoming 2022. And there's 2 2023 with the little graduation cap. And that one has the diploma too. That one does not. So let's do that one. I think that homecoming may be too long. And I was afraid of that. But these images usually save in Canva. I think I saved them all. I hope I did. Then I can go back and just adjust the ones I need to. Almost too big. Some of the graduation cap is not going to get on there. Just a little corner of it. Let's see. Trying to decide which way I want to do it. I'm going to try it that way. Yeah, exactly. It probably came with paperwork, but I just have no idea what I did with it either. I've had it for several years. But it seems like I never could figure it out either. Let's see. Some of that homecoming is not going to show up. I'm going to try it anyway, see how it turns out. You see how much easier it is if I pre-cut these? I just think these are a fun addition to something different. Okay. do anything there. So, you can see it, I think. That paper on top. Sorry for anybody watching this later. I'll make you dizzy. Okay. It's on a timer for, I think it was 15 seconds. So I do it like 3 different times. And I can't adjust the timer either. That's something else I'm trying to figure out. So when you're heat pressing sublimation stuff, you need to do it longer than you would vinyl. One of these flipped over. Okay. Hopefully these turn out good. I had one of these paw prints. I ruined it. I was so mad because those were so expensive. Here it is too. So tried to do this graduation thing on one side and it turned out decent, but then I decided, okay, I'll do something on the back side. So I did one of these footballs, but when I did that, it heat pressed some of that black. That's what I was talking about, that black on the back. So just completely ruined it, and the back side doesn't look that great either. So this one gets thrown away. Actually, I need to play with it. I need to save it and play with it because I was wondering if I could go back and heat press like, or sublimate somebody's name on top of the football after I've already done a football. So I need to see how that'll look, and that'll be a good one to play with. I think you have more gadgets than me. Probably not as big of gadgets, but don't they have like some really small heat presses too? Cricut, like little handheld ones. I know they have that one that's like that, and then they have the mug one, but I was thinking they had a little one too. So that might be an idea to start with. Get something small that you don't have to store so big. Something else I learned is not to put this hot aluminum on this mat. It bows the mat up really bad. Luckily it went back down flat, but I was scared that I'd rent my mat one day. But it's not going to hurt my table. Oh yay. I don't want to touch it because that's hot. These gloves are so big and awkward. Okay, here's the 2023. That turned out good too. It's not real dark because it's just outlined the 2023, but it's cute. TJ, I hadn't even thought of that. That's an awesome idea. Yeah, I can do something with it, right? And they're like, I'm trying to think, were they like $1.50 each or something? They're expensive. Okay. These cool off a lot faster than the big signs do. Oh, that's cute. In the trash. Little trash box. Look how cute. That'll be a fun little trinket for a volleyball player. And I can't tell if that's the hunter green or the emerald green. Could almost pass for either. There's the orange. That turned out good. That one again. So this is the royal in gold, which is really like a yellow. Ignore my fingernails. We got some new fingernail polish, so I painted one each color the other day just to see what they look like. So they're all different colors. And then it's chipping off now. Okay, this one's green. I think that one's, I can't tell if that's hunter or emerald. Like I said, I'm trying to pick the colors as I do them. Okay, I think that one's hunter green, so this is going to be the emerald or Kelly green. Plus it's dark in here. You may want to do vinyl though if you don't do sublimation. Okay, that one is purple with the softball. That's cute too. So I was worried about the hole, being taken away from the design, but it doesn't. Here's one of the cheer ones. So if you tie them on there tightly, you can do them sideways. Most of the time I put them on like this, or that's what I did this last season, but you can tie them on tightly and get them to go whatever direction you want them to. That one's orange. Here's the homecoming. You can see all the homecoming, I just don't think it's that pretty. It's okay. It's just not real vivid. Kind of like the 2023. It just looks kind of gray to me. Let's see, this one says softball. See how it spills over a little bit, but I prefer that to it being too small. But I came up with all these designs, except for this is one that they already have on Canva, the volleyball one. So I just covered them up with the different sports balls to make one for all the different, like softball, basketball, soccer. This one's gold. So I can use that with several different people or several different schools. Any that have gold with it. And here's the other cheer. This one's red. Actually, I think, look at that. Nope. I want to say on my computer that the inside of that was black. I'm almost certain it was. So I don't know why it printed out like that. It still looks good though. That's just not how I imagined it. I didn't even notice that when it printed out. So these are going to be fun little additions. TJ, you're the one that actually said something to me about pre-making some. I mean, I had a few like with the mascots, but I wasn't really thinking about doing, like volleyball and softball and stuff like that. Like doing a variety of them. You got me thinking. You said something one day and it got me thinking. So thank you for that. I know, they're so cute. Yeah, I missed which one you liked the best. So that one says set, spike, serve. And then course, cheer. Those are so cute. And the design is black, so I just changed the colors up and tried to match them with school colors. I do like the softball. And then they don't have a softball that's free, but they have a baseball, so I just changed the color from white to this softballish color. And that's a design that I made. And I'm also going to use that for custom cutouts too, that design. I want to say that font is Stars and Stripes, I think is the name of it. It's really cute. I love that font. That one's cute too. The softball one, yeah. This one. I think that'll be popular. So I have time to make some more. I'll go ahead and make some more. Oh, this chair, I designed that too. It should be black. I don't know. We'll see. These scissors are really in bad shape. They have so much gunk on them. I clean them with alcohol every now and then, and they will work so much better. But you can tell I use them a lot for cutting tape. That's why it's got all that gunk built up on it. I like the yellow too. Get the blank ones. Hopefully that's not too big. Let's see about that. Hopefully that works. Did it like that. Try some more of these graduation ones. These are all supposed to be black and white. Just looking at it to see if I've got it as close to the center as possible. You can tell this is a very time-consuming job. So not only are some of the supplies expensive, but it is time-consuming, so I am going to charge for it. I think I put these as $6 as an extra. And then the bigger ones, I think I did like 12, or not 12 for the circle and like 14 or 15 for these. Works. That's not gonna all fit on there either. It's gonna be close. Like I said, I'd rather go over a little bit on these designs than go under. I think they look better when you go a little big, even if you cut some of it off. Let's see. Just want to do a variety of ones here. See, I think those drill tins are going to be really small. I'm going to try this one. And a lot of these images I'm going to try to use as custom cutouts too. My problem with that is I try, you know, when I said I messed some up, it's because I try to fill the heat press up so full with as many as I can at once. So I need to stop doing that. Let's try this little cowboy boot, cowboy hat. It's a little too wide. Just a hair. Part of the spur is not going to show up. Let's see, I didn't do these either, these volleyballs. Then I've got tennis and basketball. Need to try those. What's that one? All right, let's do one more, and then we'll call it good. I did have a few tennis players and golf players last season, so I'm doing a few of those too. Especially since it, you know, it's harder to find those kind of trinkets. I do have some tennis trinkets. I don't remember if I have anything golf or not. Do that 3 times. So here's, you see there's not a lot in there, and I've done this several times. They are thin though, so. Actually, I need to take pictures. I need to keep them separate. Take pictures of those. Okay, 3rd time. Oh, I did order some Cricut stuff. I said I wasn't going to, but I get emails and they had 30% off some stuff. So I did order some smart vinyl. I got white permanent smart vinyl. I got, trying to think. I got some kind of iron-on. Oh, gold glitter iron-on. That was on sale. This huge roll of transfer tape was on clearance. Let's see. This is the only one I've gotten in so far. The other ones are coming from a different place. 12 by 360 inches. So that's gonna last me. I think that's gonna last me years. I want to say it was around $25 for this. And then they were offering free shipping too, so I know I've got 4 more things coming in, and the white vinyl, the white permanent, was a pretty large roll, and I use a lot of white vinyl. And I thought it actually will be kind of nice to have that smart vinyl, not have to worry about the mats with everything. So we'll see. I just couldn't pass up those good deals. Oh, I know. I usually just delete them and ignore them, but I was like, ooh, 30%. And then when I got on there, I just, I was like curious what's on there. And of course they had all their machines on sale, and all their little heat presses were on sale. But and this was a couple weeks ago. Oh, here's Lucy. She's got to say hi. She had to order $99 to get the free shipping. And then I was within like $5, so I got some kind of sampler vinyl packet. I don't remember, it had a variety of colors. I've heard that, I've never gotten any. What are you doing? She loves attention. And she'll move with you because she wants attention. Oh, I love you. She's a sweet girl. Turn this off. Let these cool off. I have looked at the dollar store for that contact paper, and I haven't seen any clear. TJ says hello. TJ said hello. She's got her ears up. She's like, what? Oh, those are cute too. So that one's gold. It'll go with just about any school. That's already cool. Let's see how this little oil derricks. Well, it's not exactly black, but it'll go with anything. It's okay. Not my favorite. That's cute. Look at that. I made some last year. I made 3 for a family, all for girls, and they really loved coffee, and so she's like, if there's anything you can put on there coffee related. So I ended up doing a little coffee sublimation dog tag that they all got. Isn't that cute? Hey Diana, how are you? Oh, they have it at Walmart? I'll have to look. Now these did not turn out black. That is cute though, isn't it? I'll have to look at the designs again and make sure that I chose black. But I can still use that for anybody. Okay, here's the tennis one. That will be cute. For some reason you can see tape residue on it. Some of them do that too, and I don't know why. Like that one's fine, but that one has tape residue. Weird. Now, this isn't black either. I don't understand that unless my black ink is, which I don't think it is. No, it's fine. So sometimes I know that's a problem too with sublimation, is sometimes the colors don't come out right. So it's kind of a brownish. It looks like it's brown with an outline of black. It is a cute design though. So I could go back and do like orange or red or whatever, but that limits me even more on using them. That's pretty cute too. I kind of did it at an angle to try and get it on there as much as possible because I didn't want to cut off the megaphone too much. Could make that one just a hair smaller. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that wasn't too loud. I forget about that microphone being there. Well, I'm glad you got to join in. I adjusted my microphone just a little bit. There's an echo knob on it, and my husband said on the last one it sounded like it was echoing at the beginning, but not during for some reason. So I adjusted that a little bit, so I'll see if it helps. So all that work, and this is all I have to show for it. It's another reason why I'm charging more for these. But you know, I'll have more options on like trinkets, what I can put on custom mums. But if somebody specifically wants something, they can go on and add this on themselves. And I thought that would be a good option for these pre-made mums that I'm making too. If they want to add something fun on there, they can choose from these. So I did make one listing and it's got all these, but I think I'm going to change it to one that just has the bigger ones and then the ones with the dog tags, because that's a lot and you have to list each one of, you know, the variations. I have to list each one of these. So that's a lot. And that's a lot for them to scroll through when they're trying to order. So I think I'll just have one that has these big ones for like the mum head, or you know, you can do these as an extra large trinket too, hanging down. Now these round ones don't come with the hole, but like I said, I've got this. Let's see if I've got one that I don't mind putting a hole in. The paw prints and the footballs come with holes because they are listed as Christmas ornaments. So all I have to do is just take it and punch a hole. And I just got this at Hobby Lobby. So it puts a small hole in there and you can run twine or something through there. And here's some of the softball ones I did. Soccer. So I did a short yesterday with all these. It seemed like there was one that I forgot. Yeah, there it is. Tennis ball. So I did one tennis ball. Now let me show you. Here it is. So when I said that some of them weren't turning out very good, you see that? And that was one that I heat pressed it like this where the paper was underneath it. And so I redid it with the paper on top on this side, and look how much better that looks. They were heat pressed the same temperature, the same time, but that's the difference. See how it's like blurry and it's not as vivid. So this one would definitely go on the flower because I wouldn't want to see that. But that looks so good, I saved it. I thought, you know, if you glue that onto the flower, you won't see that and it won't matter. Yes, it is. It's so much work. Oh, thanks, TJ. I guess because they're so little, it doesn't look like a lot. Hi, Rachel. Thank you. Aw. Aw. Well, one day when I'm making millions, I'm gonna get all kinds of employees. I had a lady on Pinterest the other day message me. She said, "Are you writing a book yet?" Like, no, not yet. That was funny. So I'm wondering if this will catch on at all, because I haven't seen anybody else doing this on mums, any kind of sublimation things. I'm not saying that there's not anybody doing that, but I haven't seen it. But I know there's a lot of mum makers that have like heat presses and stuff because they do the vinyl like I do. So maybe it's just a matter of time before this catches on. We'll see. I don't know if the bleach would work or not on that. I want to do a t-shirt though, you know, where you bleach out a dark shirt and then do the sublimation. I tried some ribbons last year and they turned out okay. You have to do them a long time. Like you have to keep heat pressing them more and more and more, and you've got to get it really hot. No, that was sweet. I think it would too, because these, like, I can't remember what the cost was, but pretty inexpensive for these. And of course you can make real dog, you know, your little necklaces with these, sublimating them. And I just thought, well, you could do that for homecoming mums and make them personalized and all these different things that you can't get trinkets in. I'll have to try that. You know, maybe I should try it with this one first. Try bleaching this one. See if it works. Y'all are so sweet. Alright, well, it's almost time for me to get off here. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to chat about, I'll go ahead and change this. I put my little, there's my little sublimation, my YouTube channel. I had somebody last year, so I made them one because I didn't have any trinkets. I had tried to find some and I could not find any. So I found this online and then I made a couple of extra ones. So they were very happy with that. I thought this was cute too, the little golf one. If you can see, there's a golf ball behind the words and then the golf tee and golf club. This one is one of my favorite ones too. I did the other day. So that's a school mascot. Oh look, see the tape? I had reused the tape and look what it did. So I need to try to find a way to get that off there. Here's another softball one I made the other day, softball life. I just came up with some different sayings. I don't know what people will like. Here's another school mascot or logo. I don't know if I'll get any more. Here's a tennis one. It's another eagle, but in different colors. Did two of those green ones. There's the Wildcats. They have several logos. Oh, that one did that too. See, look how good that looks, and then it's all messed up because of that stupid red. I know, they are. Thank you, Rachel. And then of course Yellow Jackets for our school. And some of those don't look perfect. There are some, you know, I did, these were some of the first ones I did. I did a bunch of Yellow Jackets last year, and then I did some with senior caps, and I moved the the grad cap, you know, around, trying to make them look better. That was the one that how I ended up with. So I tried that one, and then I ended up with this. But you just have to play around with it to see what looks good. There's another one. I actually had several seniors last year with our school. There's just a regular one. If you don't know about the yellow jackets, why the yellow jacket is orange sometimes, it's because when the yellow jacket gets mad and angry, it turns orange. So he's ready to fight when he's orange. We were here for years before I learned that. I was like, why is it a yellow jacket and why is it orange? I do have some that are yellow though. And see, those are some of the first ones I did. See how small they are? Looks better when they're bigger. Here's another school, Lindale Eagles. So I can't sell these, I'm sure, because it's the school, somebody else designed that. But I can put it on a mum that I sell, because everybody does like custom cutouts and stuff with the school logo, so I don't see that as being any different. As long as I'm not making a listing and trying to sell them individually, I think I'm okay. Here's just an anime character. Here's a soccer one. It's okay. It's not my favorite. That's the good thing about these little ones too, playing around with these, since they're inexpensive. If I ruin one, I'm not upset about it. There's another Wildcat. They have so many different logos. Now that one's perfect. There's nothing wrong with that one. School is going through early. We started school late today because of electricity going on and off, so I guess they let them out early too. There's another one of those. And I think the rest of these are the ones I made today. I do like these cheer. They're simple, but I think those are going to be really cute on mums. Aww. Good for him. I bet you're proud. So I do want to adjust these, but I don't want to make a bunch of these because there's nothing like getting stuck with stuff with the year on it and then you have to throw it away when it's something permanent like this. Because I used to do a lot of heat transfer vinyl stuff like ribbons and stuff, and then I'd end up getting stuck with some of them, and that was frustrating. I think I did one of these in red. I haven't, I mean, it's on the sheet over here, so that'll be really cute, I think, where it's all filled in with red. Yeah. See that? That'll be really cute. And I did these in all different colors, all the school colors. So I'll be able to offer a lot. I don't look forward to doing that listing though, because of all those variations. That's what takes forever. And you don't get paid for that. You're doing, it's been 2 hours doing one listing when it's got a bunch of variations, and then people get mad because they have to pay for $6. There'll be somebody, I mean, there'll be lots of people that are like completely fine with it and not even say anything, and then there'll be that one person that's like, why are they so high? I bet you are. Good idea. I started to delete my senior 2022 stuff that I have saved, and I do have one custom cutout that I found. I went through my custom cutouts, but I thought there's a possibility that somebody could order something else senior for graduation, and then, you know, so I'm going to wait till after, or when it gets summertime, to delete all that stuff, just in case, because you know, if I delete them, somebody will order something. Yeah, I've seen some other mum makers do like the graduation lace, and I hadn't thought about that, but it's really just like mostly, a lot of them do like the military braid or double military braid, and you just, you know, make it, attach the ends together, make it long enough. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I had one 2022 senior custom cutout silver. that I didn't use. And I have thrown away some ribbons that were like, I think they just had the year on them for homecoming. That's annoying. I hate that. So I don't make a lot of stuff with the year on it because I don't want to have to trash it if it doesn't get used. Because you never know what you're going to get. You never know what somebody's going to order. That's true. That's true. That's true. All right. Well, it's past 3:15. I'm going to have to get off here because I have to take one of these kiddos. He just came to tell me. I said, when your clock says 3:15, come tell me because I get caught up in these lives. Oh, no, I didn't. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I could do that. Just send me, you can try to send it to me. You have my email. Yeah, send it to me on my email, Diana. And I'll see if I can adjust it in Canva and make it that small. I'll see how it turns out. And then the next time I do these, I can do a sample one and see how it looks. Yeah, that would be cute. I didn't think about that. Good idea, Diana. Yeah, just email it to me. I'll see if I can, surely I can open it up. Okay guys, I'm gonna get off here. Thanks for joining in and chatting. I know Connie was at a meeting, so she couldn't join in, but so Easter's this weekend. I hope you all have a happy Easter, and I'll try to do a live next week. There's a video premiere tonight at 8:15. I should be on there. I'm going to be cutting it close because I do have to pick up one of my kids. But I should be back around 8:15. So that'll be cutting it really close. But I should be on there to chat. It's a mum tutorial. It's 3 different things. It's 2 different backers and some ribbon streamers for 3 different mums. So they were from last season. I just put 3 videos together. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. I can't remember how long it is. I want to say it's around 20 minutes long. So if I'm not there at the beginning to chat, I will be. Oh, thank you, Diana. I got it cut not too long ago. I love it. So much easier. I went way too long without getting a haircut. You're very welcome, Diana. Happy Easter to you too. I know, TJ, you're always there. I appreciate it so much that you're always on for me. Always join and help me out with the chatting. See, I would have missed Diana's question if it wasn't for you. Okay, guys. Well, I enjoyed it. Thanks for making it go by a lot faster. It's kind of one of those boring things, but I mean, it's kind of fun. I like designing them, but it's heat pressing it. It's kind of boring, but it was better with y'all here, so thank you. And I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell for notifications. And don't forget to press that like button, please. And comment, but please be kind with your comments. And please be kind to others. And happy mum making and happy crafting, everyone. Have a good day. I hope to see you tonight on the premiere. Bye. Oops. I covered up the end stream. All right. Bye, guys.